Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate each and every one of us. For those that have watching our video so far, we want to appreciate you. Thank you. And I really appreciate each and every one of us. Now, good morning once again. You are highly welcome to Math and Physics Dismantle channel. This is another episode. That's our continuation on the calculus. Thank God that you've watched the limit function. Then this is differentiation now. Before you understand differentiation, you need to understand the techniques govern the differentiation. The first technique is nothing but first principle, and this is what I have here. I've done a video, but there is an error. But I just want to explain this one before we go to the next example. Then this is first principle. The question given to us is find dy ds of y equals to s squared. If y equals to this, whenever you want to deal with the first principle, you firstly starting from the x. Then wherever you see x given, you must add the change, that is increment of x. You are adding it to it. Add increment of x to this, adding it to this, then the square it adds, then you put it there. Make it in two places, that is difference of two square. And at the end of the day, you have it in plus and plus. That is the difference of sum is this. Having opened this bracket, you are having something like this, and it is result to this at the end of the day. Then if you don't understand this, then you can message me. But I know that majority of us will know how to open the bracket. Right from JSS today been teaching us. But if you don't understand, no problem, then you can ask me. Then having opened this bracket and you resort to this, you finish everything concerning about what? Concerning about x. Then you come back to y. Then the same thing you do to y, then you did the same thing you did to y, then you do it to y. The same thing you did to x, then you do it to what? To y. Then we had the what? Increment of y as well. That's why I can't here to say that what? I have increment of y. Remove y from here and take it to this side. Initially, don't forget that y equals to s squared. Instead of writing y, you are writing s squared. Then use it to cancel each other. Having cancelled it, then you left with this. The next thing to do is to divide both sides by divide all two by dy ds. Dy ds will take dy will take ds. Then you cancel this, it will mean this one. Cancel one out of two, you have one. And at the end of the day, what do you have is to have this. And don't forget, I've told you, any moment you have a something like this, whenever you turn x to 0 under dy of the x, then it's turned to under the change in y over change in x, it will now turn to dy and dx, which is going to give us this. What where the 0 comes from, don't forget, change in s returns to 0. Then we have the s here and you have your 0 here. And at the end of the day, you have your answer to be this. Now, that is what they call a calculus. When you maya mi le Yorùbá, tan gbo mi, mo ni ko le to ko yo bi asa ọ̀gá mi kan tí mo máa ń wò tí mo Abdulwakil Wike kọ́ ló máa ń ṣe dáadáa fún ọ̀gá náà. Now, kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé ẹni tí mo gbìyànjú láti ṣàlàyé níbi ni pé tẹ́ bá fún wa differentiation ní àwọn new, that is calculus. Yẹn kí n pè bẹ́ẹ̀, calculus ni wọ́n ń pè. Tẹ́ bá ti wá fún ní nǹkan eléyìí là ń pè ní first principle. Gbogbo ibi tó bá ti rí s, máa gbé increment of x, máa gbé ìlú ṣípákó kò gbé wọn sínú ẹ̀. Then square ní àbí sọ di oníbejì bákan náà. Ọya open bracket yẹn kò dẹ̀ gbé bó ṣe yẹ kó gbé. Tó bá ti tó bó ṣe yẹ kó tó, ní tó o ṣe fún x òun náà ni o ṣe fún y. Bó o ṣe tó fún x náà ni o tó fún, àmọ́ y ò ṣe é tún tiẹ̀. N ló fà á tá a sọ pé ọyẹ ẹyọ y kò ní àwọn tó wà níbí torí pé y ti ló kọ mí. Y equals to s squared. Then we can do s squared síbẹ̀ láti jẹ́ pé s squared yẹn cancel nítorí yẹ kó cancel. Tó bá ti wá cancel ẹ̀ tán, divide all through by x. Once you do that, ò ní ṣòro mọ́. Then ìtọ́sẹ́kù igbó ní tó bá ti lè sẹ́kù ní dx yẹn tó ń parí sọ pé kí dx lọ jẹ́ 0 níbí. Ó yá fi 0 sí kò dẹ̀ gbé ibẹ̀. That is 2x plus 0 will give you 2x. The final answer is that. That is the first principle. Thank you so much for listening. Don't worry, the other example is coming.